This is all day, everyday preparedness, and this is all day, everyday preparedness news. It's been reported that Russia has fired missiles into Poland, killing 2 Polish citizens. We're going to talk that and more and how this could lead again to World War III in just a moment. Stay tuned. All right, guys, at the time of me making this video, I still believe that it has not been confirmed that it has been Russia that has fired those missiles into Poland. But again, that's something that we're going to keep an eye on very, very closely. Things, as you know, guys, are heating up all over the world, especially with this Russia-Ukraine war. So first, let's take a look at some of the articles and some of the headlines right now concerning this major event.
This is true, and it's very worrying news. Then it is a very, very significant moment in the war. But what I would say is it is a moment for cool heads because, firstly, it's a tragedy if 2 Polish civilians have been killed. Secondly, it is a violation of NATO territory. But there's a huge difference between that having happened and a deliberate act by Russia against Poland, a member of NATO.
Yes.
So definitely a moment for cool heads.
Russia's defence ministry has denied accusations that its missiles struck Polish territory this morning. Polish media has reported that 2 people died when a projectile struck a village near the border with Ukraine. Russia says the reports are a deliberate provocation aimed at escalating the conflict. The ministry also stated that wreckage there found at the scene apparently had nothing to do with Russian weaponry. Poland is, of course, a member of NATO. The alleged strike would be the first Russian missile to enter NATO territory during its conflict with Ukraine.
The war in Ukraine reports of at least 2 dead tonight in Poland from a missile not far from the Ukrainian border. Ukraine tonight saying it was Russia. Russia tonight denying responsibility. Of course, Poland is a NATO country, and this evening we know there has been an emergency meeting convened in Poland. President Biden has been briefed and what the White House said just moments ago. The first images just now coming in, the smoke you can see there off in the distance, the moment after the missile strike in the Polish countryside. Police and fire trucks arriving at the scene after dark, Poland calling an emergency security meeting, and Poland this evening signaling it was a Russian-made missile. But the Pentagon will only say they're investigating where this missile came from. And this all comes amid at least 90 missile strikes across Ukraine, power out in parts of the capital of Kyiv, power out in Lviv and Kharkiv too. Cecilia Vega traveling with the president, but first tonight, what we've learned so far. James Longman in Ukraine tonight.
Tonight, a potentially dangerous escalation in the war. Reports of at least 1 missile landing inside a rural area of Poland as a member of NATO, just 4 miles from the Ukrainian border. Ukraine's President Zelensky blaming Russia, but the Kremlin denies it was theirs. The blast killing at least 2 people, the Pentagon saying the U.S. is investigating.
We have no information at this time to corroborate those reports, but again are taking them seriously.
President Biden has been briefed on the reports out of Poland, speaking with Polish President Andrzej Duda late today. Biden has said repeatedly the U.S. will defend all NATO territory.
The United States and our allies will defend every inch of territory that is NATO territory with the full force of our collective power. Every single inch.
So this could be something or it could be nothing. It could be true or it could be a false flag, guys. It could be something to implicate Russia and further the interest into World War III. Or again, it could be true. We'll have to see how this all shakes out. So as you can see, guys, things again are starting to heat up. Now, whether it's confirmed later or not that Russia actually indeed did send those missiles into Poland, or whether this turns out to be something or nothing, you still need to keep prepping. If you haven't started prepping, you need to start prepping right now. Make no mistake about it, guys. We are in World War III. Now, it just has not been officially declared yet. We'll keep an eye on these developments in this situation to see how this unfolds for World War III, guys. But again, it's not the time to get scared. It's not the time to get depressed. It's just the time to take care of business and keep on prepping. And again, if you haven't started prepping, now is the time, because the time to prepare is running out. There's not going to be a date and they're going to tell you that SHTF is going to begin. There's not going to be a date that they're going to tell you that World War III is going to begin, guys. You have to see the signs and how this is all unfolding. So if there's something that you or your family need, something that you use a lot of that you may not have access to if World War III is breaking out, or if SHTF has already began, you need to get those things right now and continue to monitor this situation. Keep on prepping, guys. But again, thanks for watching. Continue to prepare, and as always, be blessed.